Intelligence Studio. Do subscribe and like the video.
A new space race, Musk, SpaceX and the Pentagon. Elon Musk's SpaceX is no longer just about launching astronauts or building rockets. It's becoming a major player in the military-industrial complex. SpaceX is securing lucrative contracts with the Pentagon. This shift signals a new era in space exploration and national defense. This partnership between SpaceX and the military is significant. It changes the landscape of national security. It also raises questions about the role of private companies in defense.
And do subscribe to the channel.
The future of warfare might be fought on multiple fronts, including space. SpaceX's involvement could have profound implications for global security. It's a development worth watching closely. The rise of the private sector in national defense. For decades, governments held a monopoly on space exploration and defense. This is no longer the case. Private companies like SpaceX are breaking down barriers. They are providing cost-effective solutions for government agencies. This shift is driven by technological advancements and a changing geopolitical landscape. Governments are increasingly turning to the private sector for its innovation and efficiency. SpaceX has emerged as a frontrunner in this new space race. The implications of this partnership are far-reaching. It could impact everything from satellite launches to missile defense systems. The privatization of space is reshaping national security as we know it. SpaceX, from humble beginnings to Mars and beyond. Elon Musk founded SpaceX in 2002 with a clear vision to make humanity a multiplanetary species. His ultimate goal is to colonize Mars. But to achieve this ambitious goal, Musk knew he needed to disrupt the space industry. SpaceX's initial focus was on developing reusable rockets. This would drastically reduce the cost of space travel. The company's early Falcon 1 rocket demonstrated the viability of reusable technology. This paved the way for the development of the more powerful Falcon 9. The Falcon 9 has become SpaceX's workhorse. It has launched numerous satellites and cargo missions to the International Space Station. The success of the Falcon 9 has cemented SpaceX's position as a major player in the space industry. It has also attracted the attention of the Pentagon. Falcon 9, revolutionizing access to space. The Falcon 9 rocket is at the heart of SpaceX's success. It is a two-stage rocket designed for the reliable and safe transport of satellites and spacecraft into orbit. Its reusability is a game-changer, significantly reducing the cost of spaceflight. The Falcon 9's first stage booster is designed to return to Earth and land vertically, either on land or a drone ship. This allows SpaceX to recover and reuse the most expensive part of the rocket. This reusability has revolutionized the economics of space travel. The Falcon 9 has been used to launch a variety of payloads, including commercial satellites, scientific research instruments, and supplies for the International Space Station. Its reliability and cost-effectiveness have made it the rocket of choice for many customers, including the US government. Section 5. SpaceX and the Pentagon, a budding partnership. SpaceX's foray into military contracts marks a significant shift in the company's trajectory. The Pentagon, recognizing SpaceX's capabilities, has started awarding the company contracts for various space-related services. This partnership is mutually beneficial. The Pentagon gains access to SpaceX's cost-effective and reliable launch services. SpaceX, in turn, receives funding and support that can further its technological advancements. This collaboration has not been without its critics. Some argue that it gives a private company too much influence over national security. Others worry about the potential consequences of relying on a single vendor for critical space-based assets. Despite these concerns, the partnership between SpaceX and the Pentagon continues to grow. As SpaceX continues to prove its capabilities, it is likely to play an increasingly important role in US military operations in space. Section 6. Contracts and launches. SpaceX's growing military portfolio. SpaceX has secured billions of dollars in contracts with the US government. These contracts cover a wide range of services. These include launching satellites, transporting cargo to space, and developing new space technologies. One notable contract is for the development of the next generation of GPS satellites. These satellites will provide more accurate positioning, navigation, and timing data for military and civilian use. SpaceX has also launched numerous classified payloads for the US government. The financial impact of these military contracts on SpaceX is substantial. They provide a steady stream of revenue. This revenue allows SpaceX to invest in research and development. This further solidifies its position as a leader in the space industry. Section 7. SpaceX's edge: cost efficiency, reliability and speed. SpaceX has a significant edge over its competitors in the aerospace industry. Its rockets are significantly cheaper to operate. They are also more reliable and can be launched more frequently. SpaceX achieves this through its innovative approach to rocket design and manufacturing. The company's vertical integration strategy allows it to control every aspect of the production process. This reduces costs and improves efficiency. SpaceX's rapid launch capabilities are another key advantage. The company can prepare and launch a rocket in a fraction of the time it takes its competitors. This is crucial for time-sensitive missions, such as deploying military satellites or responding to emergencies. These advantages have made SpaceX a formidable force in the aerospace industry. Its cost-effectiveness, reliability and speed have disrupted the status quo. They have forced established players to adapt or risk falling behind. Section 8. Potential pitfalls, monopoly risks and national security concerns. While SpaceX's rise has been impressive, there are potential risks associated with its growing dominance in the space industry. One concern is the potential for SpaceX to become a monopoly. If SpaceX were to become the sole provider of critical space services, it could dictate prices and terms. This could have negative consequences for the United States government and other customers. Another concern is the risk of relying too heavily on a single company for national security. If SpaceX were to experience a major setback, such as a rocket failure or a cyber attack, it could disrupt critical military operations. To mitigate these risks, the United States government is encouraging competition in the space industry. It is also investing in alternative launch providers. This will ensure that the nation has multiple options for accessing space. Section 9. The future of SpaceX. Musk's vision for a militarized final frontier. Elon Musk's vision for SpaceX extends far beyond launching satellites and transporting cargo. He envisions a future where SpaceX plays a central role in establishing a human presence on Mars. This ambition could have significant implications for the company's military involvement. As SpaceX develops technologies for interplanetary travel, these innovations could also have military applications. For example, reusable spacecraft designed for Mars missions could be adapted for military purposes, such as deploying troops or equipment rapidly anywhere on Earth. Moreover, the establishment of a Mars base could have strategic implications, potentially leading to a new space race between nations. SpaceX, with its proven track record, could become a key partner for the United States government in securing a foothold on Mars. However, this intertwined future also raises ethical and geopolitical questions. The militarization of space, even for exploration purposes, could escalate tensions between nations. It is crucial to establish international agreements and regulations to ensure the responsible use of space for both civilian and military purposes. Section 10. SpaceX by the numbers, satellites, contracts and a timeline. SpaceX's impact on the space industry can be measured in concrete numbers. The company has launched hundreds of satellites into orbit. It has secured billions of dollars in government contracts, and its timeline is marked by a series of historic achievements. Since its inception, SpaceX has launched over 2,000 satellites, playing a crucial role in expanding global internet access, improving communication networks, and advancing scientific research. The company's Starlink constellation alone accounts for a significant portion of these satellites, aiming to provide high-speed internet coverage to even the most remote areas of the globe. SpaceX's military contracts have steadily increased in value, reflecting the growing trust and reliance on the company's capabilities. From launching GPS satellites to transporting classified payloads, SpaceX has become a key player in ensuring United States national security in the space domain. The company's timeline is a testament to its rapid pace of innovation. From its first successful Falcon 1 launch in 2008 to the historic first stage landing in 2015, SpaceX has consistently pushed the boundaries of what's possible in spaceflight. As the company continues to break barriers and achieve new milestones, its influence on the future of space exploration and national security is undeniable.
And do subscribe to the channel.